Good evening and welcome to KR Entertainment Sports. Tonight is the Eastern Conference Finals featuring Virginia Beat Storm and the Nashville Stars, the 4th seed and 3 seed, for the right to go to the NBA2K Finals. Stars, Storm, next, Game 1 from Music City Arena in Nashville. Next on KR Entertainment Sports, champions play here.
NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. Ryan Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Vernon Hill. And our reporter, Alan Force. We've got the visitors. You take a look at the stars here. Well, Game 1 is your chance.
NBA 2K Finals right here on KR Entertainment Sports. The Nashville Stars and the Virginia Beat Storm.
As I set the tone for an entire series, we expect they'll come out strong. But if they don't, man, it'd be a shame to see them waste the home court advantage. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got DeAndre Hunter. He's in the field with Josh Green. Bruce Brown is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Alexander in a shooting guard. Now here's Porter. Back to Martin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first run. Sweeping their last series. They're riding a nice wave of momentum into the conference finals. Yeah, they really are. Now, we'll see if that gap between series takes any of that momentum away. We'd like to get as much rest as possible in the postseason, but you also don't want to get rusty. I'll tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate, it doesn't make it easy, does it? Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or play like this right in your face. And you almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And it's Green off the drive. Then he drops in the layup off the glass. Nice ball there to deliver the pass right on time. Beal surveying the D. Outside corner. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Drummond. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Green with the ball. Now Porter defending. Green, the pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, back him, it still has no effect on him. Now here's Porter. Pass to Martin. Hayward outside. Green in the post. The shot. Alexander pulls it in. Now, if you're just tuning in, we play about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Drummond with the ball, pounded by Beal. Drummond against Beal. The shot by Drummond, no good. Unable to get that one. can't believe what I saw. Incredible. I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And so he draws the foul. The line to shoot there. There's a defense there doing whatever they can to protect the ground. Misses. So good. Here come the Stars with the ball. Trailing by 2. Martin outside. Hayward to pass to Porter. Back to Hayward. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Great anticipation from the missed shot. Oh, his timing was impeccable. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Alexander. No points so far. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Alexander. Pounded by Beal. He did it again. Drummond. And he makes it on the layup. Drummond's got his second basket. This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass. Outside Porter. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. No good. Great D that time for Porter. Pass to Reed. Back to Porter. Jacks up the 3. He drains it out after he misses. Now 1-3.
It shows like this how Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Down low. Reed at the post. Guarded by Hayward. Outside. Reed. The 3 ball. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Brown. And so Porter will bring it up for the Stars. And trail by 1. And there's the lob. Tipped. Stolen by Drummond. That's Brown. Great D that time for Porter. Even though it wasn't a clear catch, he knows that that's a shot that he should make. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. I've been on the edge of my seat, and man, this has been a barn burner. Now, here's Green. Driving inside. Green with the rebound. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter. The 17-footer. That shot off. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it. Outside, Green. The ball's not loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. Brown, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Reed. The Stars pulling the rebound. See, that miss right here. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Pass to Porter. 4-3. Can't get that way to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Porter's going 2 of 5 from the field here. Now Green. Here's Hunter. Not good that time. Some solid defense from Mark. Every year we hear a bunch of balls and leaving trade rumors. This is because he's that good. At the bottom for 2. Here we go. First defense. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Beasley against Beal. Beasley outside. It's stolen. Beal against Harris. 13 feet out. Here's Clark. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. Morris passes to Bassey. Back to Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for everybody. 13 foul. The Stars making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And he's good on the second. The Stars with the lead. Walk with it. Outside Edwards. And he's fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Monte Morris. Edwards, 2 shots. That's what it falls for. And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Storm. It's a 5-point game. Harris on the wing. With the drive. It's Beasley on the wing. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark. Here come the Stars with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Monk. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Stars. Malik, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brown, he's checked in for Morris. And Monk drops it low. You notice the plays there. He's about as automatic as it gets on the street. And it jinx him. Brown against Monk. Now Brown. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. They get it back. And he gets it to go. And here's Monk. Outside Gordon Tucker. And he takes it away. And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball. Brown against Monk. Walker passes to Brown. Here's Bassey. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basketball. Got a second chance to score. Pass to Edwards. Nice start for him. Had to get his first shot. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. Walker with it. Now here's Brown. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 6 points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And the Stars with possession here. Leading by 5. Edwards against Beasley. Pass to Monk. Shoots over Brown. Tries again. And it's good on the lady.
And their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Outside Walker. Back to Harris. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Clark. Here's Brown. He's got 6.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Here's Monk. Gets it to go from 18 feet.
But already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Bassey. Back to Brown. shot, no good. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points. And you gotta give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Beasley misses. Here come the Stars with the ball. 9-point game. Back to Edwards. This one for three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Stars. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And when you think about how the Stars are doing, what do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing from them.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Stars. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Brandon Clark out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Malik Monk. Beal against Morris. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 5 points.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problem taking it inside.
Malik Beasley is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander in at the 2. Now here's Hunter. Yet to see a basket. The shot's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Beal against Morris. Shoot from the elbow. That one doesn't drop. Beal's going 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Alexander. Monk covers. Morris deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Monk with it. And so it will still be Stars ball. Andre Drummond is checked in for Bessie. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Martin inside. Hunter covering. The jump look. Martin misses. Here's Alexander. No opening basket yet.
Helps the turnovers. Why do you think I saw it?
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. Beal finds Reed. Back to Beal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Morris.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Morris on the wing. To the middle. Here's Alexander. And jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Parker. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Green against Hayward. And it's Green missing. The Stars with the lead. So there's the fire.
That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Morris. The shot no good. Great D that time for Porter. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make the three-point play. Now they have a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Stars.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
That free throw good for Morris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris against Porter. Inside. Here's Hayward. That one drops, and it comes off an assist for Porter.
Not backing down from anyone. Hayward looking determined to score on the intense coverage.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Morris. And he's going for the open. And the jam by Drummond.
One of the last old school centers in this ever-evolving game. Drummond is a real throwback.
Now Reed. Now Porter. He's got 5. Hunter with some nice D. Porter's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Alexander. Kept alive.
He's so strong. He goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip in.
Pass to Reed. Back to Hayward. Hunter with some nice D.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Morris passes to Hunter. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Leo finds Porter. Shoots from the line. Hunter with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of appearing for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the storm.
Here's Porter driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well. He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Hayward outside. Over Green. And Hayward gets it to go. On the assist by Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Porter against Morris. Outside Hubbard. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it like that. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Morris. He has 6. Offensive board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the Reed. It's his first foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for the Stars.
Substitution on the court.
gets a second chance bucket. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Porter looks it over. Trying to get it going. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his third basket of the night.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, the slam stuck by Morris.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through this team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. A floater. And it's good on the layup. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Check out Beal with the floater, beating the coverage with a graceful shot.
Morris passes to Alexander. And here's Green. Pocket 6. And the ball out of bounds. Last catch by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Beasley misses. And it's Edwards for the ball for the Stars. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line from Virginia Beach, Malik Beasley taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Beasley hits them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The Stars trailing. Pass to Clark. Outside Horton Tucker. Edwards against Beasley. From down low. Pass pulls it in. Harris on the wing. Over Clark. And Clark with a block. All by himself. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. It's Beasley on the wing. Harris outside. Fires for 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Bassey's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Monk. To the paint. Walker with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Beasley. Ranked it in off the glass.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
That step and stolen by Beasley. And here comes the break. Jumps up. And he jumps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Horton Tucker. In transition, here they come. So as he took 3 throws, he was fouled in the act of shooting. So it's taking Horton Tucker.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Virginia Beach, Malik Beasley. 2 shots.
That's good from Beasley. And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Both shots good from the strike. A minute 15 left in the second period. Now a timeout called by the Stars.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Edwards. To stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They need to get back to the physicality inside. They're not creating as many second chance opportunities this quarter. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed a move.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Beasley. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. Beasley's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Edwards. Can they get it? On the take. And it's Harris with the rebound.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From behind the arc. The Stars pulling the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Great offensive rebound.
No side of the they went right to the hoop.
And so it's Virginia Beach finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You've been watching the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. And guys, for the Storm, they put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You guys know I appreciate when the team takes a commitment to attack and to carry out. Those opportunities looks see what happens. That's how we do it this league.
And Kenny, what did you see from the Stars?
Yeah. If anyone box it out, I mean, if they didn't box you up, like that's okay. Just on offensive rebound. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies. Or fundamentals.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing here from Andre Drummond.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Gordon Hayward, Nas Reed out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. They've got Bruce Brown. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Green. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Alexander in at the 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Reed. Back to Porter. Shoots over Brown. Porter's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Green. And he comes out with a bucket.
And they really managed to dominate inside.
And so it's Beal who breaks up the ball for Nashville. Down by 12. Here's Martin. Back to Beal. Pass to Porter. 9 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown against Porter. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shoots from 12. Drummond grabs a miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
You're hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Brown against Porter. Beal outside. Shot to stop the run. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Gotta be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting. 1, 2. Beal. And he makes it first. He's off on the second. Stumbling to start the second half. 3 shots. Alexander, the pass to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Green's got 8. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets. Pass to Martin. Back to Beal. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Here's Brown. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Alexander. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Jump shot is good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Here's Martin. And he can't get that one. Hunter with some nice D.
Is it possible that's too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
More first he's locked in on defense. He can pick your pocket.
And so Brown will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 2 there.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. This is off the left iron. Beal's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. To the inside. Hunter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
To the middle. And that's out of bounds. His last touch by Beal. Like what is he doing right now? Morris, he's checked in for Green. Porter against Morris. Pass to Drummond. Morris with it. Give him 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Nas Reed. Going to be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Drummond against Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond passes to Brown. 3-pointer. Reed with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend up on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. That was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. They were going 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Pass to Alexander. Hayward against Hunter. Here's Alexander. From 11 feet away. Good on the shot. Alexander's got 6. Boy, difficult situation for the Stars. Inside. Hey, the slide on Hayward. It's showing he still has that athleticism. Hayward enjoys flashing his donkey to birdie and gets the changes. Oh, the slam done by Morris. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Reed, still without a bucket. Here's Hayward. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brown passes to Morris. Back to Brown. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets. Now a timeout called by the Stars. It has been quite a game for Bruce Brown.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop knocking Stars dancers!
So the Stars end up going with a whole new group. Here's Clark. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Walker covering. Second chance shot. And the basket by Gordon Tucker.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And it's stolen by Edwards. In transition, here it comes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
17. Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now Morris. He's got 10. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside Walker. High arcing shot. Good work there as it goes. Walker's got the second bucket. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing. And he puts it down. Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback. Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Morris against Monk.
Morris, right side. Outside Walker. Here's Bassey. He has 6. Blocked! 2-on-1 as they trip out of the break. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Morris with a steal. And they're on the break. Jam by Walker.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Monk. He has 6. Horton Tucker can't hit. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. Outside Walker. And it's blocked. He's late against Edwards. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. The 3. Hunter with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
He's late against Edwards. Outside Hunter. Out to Beasley. Over Edwards. Goes back up. Bassey. And it's blocked by Clark. And he recovers it. And he's able to get it back. Hunter against Clark. Hunter passes to Beasley. Back to Hunter. Over Clark. The kick to Hunter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Harris is checked in for Hunter. And here's one. He has 6. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. Hits the jacket. Edwards is right down. When he gets a like this, Beasley outside. Morris outside. Shoots over Monk. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Everything was set up for that to be an easy task. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Let's go. Edwards.
First free throw's good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Harris outside. Uncovered. Man, that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Now here's Horton Tucker. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Put back. Great position.
Those second chance buckets, major bonus points if you can get them.
Against Morris. Pass to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the play.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley, pass to Harris. Hook loose. And it's stolen by Edwards. Here's Horton Tucker. And he brings it down with a two-handed jam. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal. Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
If you were going to cook your way, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Beasley. Away. What a performance for Bruce Brown. He's in the story for the Storm. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kevin Porter is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's Brandon Clark. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Brown passes to Alexander. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
That man is laser focused. That's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little around here.
Connection downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained your bullets, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Walker. Here's Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brandon Clark. The Stars making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Here come the Stars with the ball. Let's a floater go. Now it is off. Green against Hayward. Pass to Brown. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Porter.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Brown doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Porter. And they're running. Here's Monk. And that one is stopped right through. Big time throwback. Check it out. Keeps a grip on that rim after the finish with a little extra emphasis. Now here's Brown. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Oh, Hayward gets some nice D. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Stars. 15-point game. Porter got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Here's Green. A quick look, not good that time. Here come the Stars with the ball. Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter went by the cover.
You check out the ups on Porter.
keep him off the floor and play over the defense.
Here's Alexander.
Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter. Finally starting to dial in for range. That's his second this half.
Flips one.
Gordon's shot is off. Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Brown with it. Martin picks him up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, it doesn't matter if the score is tied or big. Bradley beat.
You're watching the NBA2K playoffs on KR Entertainment Sports.
He's checked in for Porter Jr.
The free throw, good. Brown. Here come the Stars with the ball. Trailing by 19. Here's Beal. The putback. It's good. On the putback.
This is always a year where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Hunter. And it's blocked by Martin. That's how he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Shooting two.
Free throw good. Hunter. And the Stars with some changes. Nora comes in for Martin. And it's Coffee in for Hayward. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Monk. Beal outside. Has to lead. Launches a three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander. Kick. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Coffee. From beyond the arc and inside.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Has to Green. Back to Brown. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for the Storm. Bill Regular. Watch out.
And the technical free throw is good. Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen. Drummond with the ball. Clock at 6. Oh, he picked him clean. There's Coffee. Ain't covering. Fires the three. Coffee can't get it to go. Brown with it. Beal picks him up. Brown passes to Drummond. Reed up top. Outside. Brown. Pass to Alexander. Let's go with the three. Can't get it to go. Making it 5 for 10 now. Now Monk to the paint. And here's Beal, defended by Brown. Beal gets it to go. Assist. Bucks got 4 assists in the game. Down at the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently. Now here's Brown. Inside. Here's Drummond with the jam.
You know, he's undersized in his position. His vertical, yeah, that would be a few mistakes.
Pass to Monk. Green against Beal. And here's Reed. Monk for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Alexander. Monk covers. Alexander, the pass to Leonard. And the shot goes. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Back to Reed. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Aggressive mindset, with the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Offensive rebound. Alexander misses. Against Green. Passes to Coffee. Beal outside. Back to Coffee. Now here's Monk. Hunter covering. The 3 is up. And the basket by Coffee. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. And so Brown will bring it up to Virginia Beach. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And they're pushing it up. Here's Coffee. There is the jump shot. Coffee's come 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Alexander. Back to Brown. Now here's Drummond. Down low. There's Green. Coffee grabs the board. And they're up right now. It hasn't been because of that. He's really struggled on offense. Monk with it. That one's in there. Nice assist from Beal. Monk's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
The visitors with the ball. They lead by 11. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. He passes to Monk. Coffee on the wing from the arc. It's a 3-pointer. He's got a little bit in the second half.
I just love the ball. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum and Phil chose to find a way to try and stop.
And now let's visit the new balance player of the game, Andre Drummond.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Now, this is something he will remember forever. These types of performances in the playoffs are what define a player's legacy. And let's send it over to Allie, of course.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the coach was saying about the team. He seemed pleased with his team performance, saying, "Oh, we're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Out
outside. Green just fired to shoot. Drummond hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pass to Kofi. For three. Cash. Persisting on play with Porter. Porter's got 6 assists here tonight. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lighting on the offense to them this quarter especially. And here's Morris. Here's Alexander. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long Jay. Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back out.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple nuts, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Coffee fires in the triple. This defense is getting spaced out. Three of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside.
Oh,
And it's hammered home by Green.
defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now. Yeah, it's going to take that protection.
This is what it's been since halftime. The results from downtown.
Since the break.
Your coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Porter's gotten 2 of his 4 attempts to go from outside.
Here's Alexander. Now here's Hunter. The Stars pulling the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. Now here's Morris. And again with the rebound. And he pulls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Here's Drummond. Here's Hunter. Put back. Great positioning on the rebound.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Beal with it. Guarded out by Morris.
2 minutes remaining.
Trophy. Pass to Beal. And here's Porter. 18 feet out. That one's in there. Nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
And it's clear Porter Jr. wants more responsibility over time, including getting chances to trade each shots.
Here's Porter. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point line. Beal shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. I just missed it.
To the middle. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And there's Porter outside. Can't get a drop. Morris with it. To the paint. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pass to Coffee. The three is up. Hunter with the rebound. And so Morris will bring it up for the Storm. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
They gotta be happy with how they're starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Storm.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important
Layup after layup.
For the rest of the series here
12-2 run.
Mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side. This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Hunter can't get it to go. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Three-pointer Beal. Hunter with some nice D.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Alexander. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
A 12-5 run to close the game for Virginia Beach, layup after layup. We're going to review this game. The final score 116-105. Virginia Beach. They are not a joke. They are for real. They are exactly what Nashville was. Beat the Stars by 11. The lead got down to 4, but they weren't able to come back. They went cold there for about straight trips, and for 4 straight trips, at least 4, the Nashville Stars could not get stops on the defensive end. Leading scorer in the ball game for the Virginia Beach Storm, Trey Alexander, he had 18.7 assists and 4 rebounds in this ball game. Trey Alexander clutch shots throughout the ball game. And the Rookie of the Year candidate was outstanding here tonight. Nashville has a series on their hand. They're down 0-1 now on their home floor, and they'll try to right the ship on Monday night right here on KR Entertainment Sports. Also at 18 points, but 24 rebounds, your player of the game, 9 of 11 for the field with 2 assists, Andre Drummond. And in that 12-5 run, he had at least 6 points in that run to close that 12-5 run for Virginia Beach. Drummond, outstanding. Bruce Brown had 17 points and 4 rebounds, 14 points for Josh Green. Monte Morris with 12 points, 10 assists for Monte. He was 5 of 10 tonight, including 2 of 3 from the free throw line. DeAndre Hunter, double-double as well. He had 11 points, 12 rebounds for D. Hunter. 10 points for Malik Beasley. Jari Walker with 6. 6 for Charles Bassey and Gary Harris with 4. For the Nashville Stars, Amir Coffey in 9 minutes had 19 points. You got to give him more playing time. 7 of 10 tonight from the field, 5 of 8 from downtown. That soft lefty was on fire, but they didn't put him in early in the game. He needs to play early in this series. And I think you're going to see Leonard Berry maybe go there in game number 2. They've got to change their strategy because Virginia Beach is quick. They're for real, and they're hungry. Kevin Porter Jr. with 17 points. He was just 7 of 21 tonight, 3 of 6 from downtown, had 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Malik Monk, just 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Got to get him more shots. 1 of 3 from downtown, just 4 assists and 2 rebounds. 11 points for Bradley Beal, 4 of 14. So a bad time for him to go into a shooting slump. He was just 1 for 6 from downtown. Justin Edwards with 11 points. He was just 3 for 10. 5 points for Kenyon Martin Jr., 8 points for Gordon Hayward. He was 4 for 8. Taylor Horton Tucker with 8. Brandon Clark with 4 points, 7 rebounds for Charles Bediako.
Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, a metaphor.
Again, Sunday we'll have the Western Conference. We'll have the Western Conference final between the Lakers and the Las Vegas Outlaws. That's coming up tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for that on KR Entertainment Sports. Getting back to this Virginia Beach game, as we look at that box score, the Storm shot 48% from the floor, 50 of 105, while Nashville shot 44%, 42 of 95. Because of the hot shooting at the end of the game, the Storm, or rather the Stars, shot 39%, 11 of 28, while Nashville, or rather Virginia Beach, 3 for 12, 25% free throw shooting. Virginia Beach, 76%, 13 of 17, 10 of 14 for Nashville, 71%. Fast break points, pretty close, 27-20 Nashville. Points in the paint is where the Storm dominated this ball game, 86-56, 20-16 on second chance points, and the bench for Nashville outscored the Storm bench 59-38. But the offensive rebounding of Andre Drummond led the way of 27 offensive rebounds to 13, and 44-30 went on the defensive glass. So in spite of the 10 turnovers, the Storm won it 116-105. Game 2, remember, again on Monday, Memorial Day. It'll be an afternoon game on Monday between the Beach, Virginia Beach, and the Nashville Stars. $19,395 saw the Virginia Beach Storm upset Nashville on their home floor. They'll try to get back in it on Monday. For our entire staff, we'll see you tomorrow for the Lakers and the Las Vegas Outlaws. We'll be back to give you a preview of that game in just a moment. This is KR Entertainment Sports. Champions play here. Hey, don't forget today, Formula One racing this morning, 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern. It'll be the Formula One of Monaco Grand Prix. WNBA played. The Los Angeles Sparks host the Chicago Sky. That will be a 3 p.m. Los Angeles time. And NBA, the Knicks will be at the Indiana Pacers in NBA play at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And don't forget to follow all of the action of NBA 2K basketball right here on KR Entertainment Sports. Lakers at 12:30 today. Since you're hearing this on Sunday morning, afternoon game, Lakers and the Las Vegas Outlaws live from Los Angeles at 12:30 today. And with the preview of that game, let's go to the play-by-play announcement. Lakers, Michael James Berry.